Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the crazy world. It's not that crazy, I guess. It's pretty run-of-the-mill, pretty ordinary. Anyway, last time we cleared out Feisty Peak. This time we're going into the spooky swamp. So, auto-save on it. Wait, what? I'm a little confused. Oh, I think it's because I saved my state on a different, file in between episodes or something like that, so... Anyway, so this is a cool little place. There's a skill point here. It's pretty obvious what you gotta do if you're kind of familiar with what the Spyro skill points are and how they're kind of formulated. All you gotta do is flame or charge all the signs.
That gator was mean. I thought I was a goner. Thanks for saving me.
So, cool thing about this world, which is one of my favorites in the game. I like this place quite a lot, even if some of the stuff that you have to do is a pain in the ass. Everybody in this world speaks in haiku poetry, and it's awesome. So, just in case you don't know, haiku poetry is it's a Japanese form of poetry, and it's a 3-line poem where the first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7, and the third line has 5. And it doesn't need to rhyme or any nonsense like that. But this world, a funny story about this world and haiku poetry is that when I was in the 4th grade, there was a poetry competition at my school, and this is actually going to a little-known fact that I'm going to reveal about myself, but I'm actually a published poet, so yay. Yeah, it's nothing big though, because like I said, this was when I was 9 years old. So my 4th grade school, my teacher told us about this nationwide competition about youth poetry or something like that, and she's like, oh, well, everybody in my elementary school is so talented, so they should enter. And I did enter, and I basically got my shitty little haiku poem into this book, so it's published. Yay. And it was really dumb. It was about it was dark and depressing though. It was because it was kind of inspired by the stage because of the haiku poetry. So I was writing about, dark, stormy weather, and then, the lanterns, which I'm lighting throughout this world, and how they can help you find your true self, or some nonsense like that. It was really, really, really dumb, but it got me published. And then I got published again when I was a senior in high school. I didn't even ask to get published. My creative writing teacher just so happens to run this, independent, printing... I don't even know if you can call it a printing press if it's independent. But it's this independent, indie place for, young writers. They call it, the Redbeard Press or something like that. It's at this place downtown called the Neutral Zone, which is where, kids who don't have anything else to do after school can go and, write and be creative. It's basically a way to get people to not be hooligans, and it's actually pretty cool. I've never been there before, but I've heard good things about it. And, but yeah, so my creative writing teacher's, the director of that place. And he was like, oh, by the way, your piece is really good. I'm publishing it in this, anthology. I hope you don't mind. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Hit me with a rock. Okay, that's kind of cool. So that's enough, bragging about myself. Actually, that's probably not enough bragging about myself, because I want to talk about music in this episode.
This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it.
Okay. Sure, just no, your haiku poetry stinks.
Dadgummit, dragon, just cough up those stinking gems, and I can go home.
I should say no to Moneybags more frequently. His dialogue in this game is really funny.
You've made a wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief.
Oh my god. This guy. This is also the easiest Moneybags to avoid paying, because there's a way you can skip. And this is really weird, because I never realized that the water, changes level here for, no reason in particular. But you can glide across it, and the whole point is that there are piranhas in this level, so you're supposed to avoid going in the water or else you get hurt. Why did I not... Dude, would you get flamed? My god, these enemies. But you can glide right across from, that other point at the end of the level, to, like, right here, which is the end of the level. Like, that piece of land over there. I don't know, you can't see it really well.
You are brave, dragon. Much braver than I, by far. Here, take this darn egg.
I like how they added darn just to make it 5 syllables. It's pretty cool. Thelonious, and it's like, oh my god, come on. Can you get any more heavy-handed with the jazz references? I mean, I was like, I didn't even notice that there was an egg named Duke, which is obviously Duke Ellington. I didn't even notice that until freaking, like, I was in editing with that video. It's like, jeez.
When all lamps are lit, there is a secret in here that I will show you.
No? Oh, okay. So, oh, you're not actually going to show it to me right now. Anyway, I figured that I should point this out over here. But there's something to do with Sheila in this world, too. And if you enjoyed Sheila, well, this is the last thing. She does return in the 4th hub world, but we're not going to be seeing her for a while after this. So, yay! No more Sheila. Better not forget those gems. But yeah, make sure you flame all of the lamps here. But yeah, the other thing that I wanted to talk about today was music. I started playing the cello again, and it's really super awesome. Like, it's crazy but I'm actually like, man, I never realized how good I was at it. It's like, I know that sounds really weird to say, especially since there was a time when I was a music major. But it's like, when I was a music major, I thought I was good, but I know I wasn't. Like, I was never happy with the way I performed. God damn it. I was never happy with the way I performed and the way I sounded. But now I am, and it's like, I don't know if I've actually gotten better. It feels like I have, though, because, like, I've only been practicing for, like, 2 days since I started picking it up again, but it feels like I've made more progress in those 2 days of practicing than I had in, like, a month when I was taking lessons with my old teacher and when I was a music major for that brief, like, 10 weeks or whatever. Frank. Hey, Frank. That, oh my god, that reminds me of another thing. That's, so my dad played in this band. He plays the bass, which is why I have a bass, and by the way, I also play the bass, so been playing more of that too. Makes my fingers sore because I don't use a pick, because picks are for guitarists and losers. But anyway, should we talk to this guy and do this? No, yeah, no, I can't decide which one we're gonna do. We'll do this.
The tea lamps are lit. Now I'll tell you the secret of what's in this house.
Okay, cool.
A creepy wizard lives inside but hates the light. He has awoken.
Sounds bad, sounds bad.
He swore to destroy whoever lights the tea lamps. Better you than me.
Well, use the wizard's bombs against him. Avoid gators. Okay. Doesn't sound that bad. These gators are so weird. But anyway, so this is another mini-boss. This guy's name is Sleepyhead, by the way. You just gotta knock his bombs back at him, except I totally failed to do that. But you can do it still. Oh, I missed! I missed, man! This is... Well, anyway, I guess I can tell my story now. So yeah, my dad played in this band. They were called The Beautiful. They were a New York-based band. The best comparison that I can make is that they kind of had like a weird alternative sound, kind of like Jane's Addiction. Some of their stuff actually really sounds like Jane's Addiction, and they kind of like, they knew everybody in that scene. They came out of the same like time period and stuff like that. My dad's band was like a 3-piece, and their drummer, his name is Frank, by the way, and he is now the current drummer for Guns N' Roses. I'm not even kidding you. It's like he drums for Guns N' Roses. And, Guns N' Roses is definitely not the same, but Frank's good at what he does. I mean, it's just a shame what's happened to Axel and his, like, slow, long descent into madness and, like, horrible mediocrity. We've got 64 eggs! That's freaking awesome. So, anyway, now that that little diversion is over... Oh, you know what? I should... See, the thing is, I really don't want to do that, because I'm going to have to ramble about stuff. So, instead of rambling about stuff, I'm going to, like, go over here and save the ramble for when I need to ramble, but, and of course, now I'm rambling about rambling, which is always a fun, it's like meta-ramble, you know what I mean? It's like, this is just weird. Maybe I'll, like, demonstrate that jump, but basically I needed to come back here to where this, like, case is, this locked chest, and use the key. And this place, by the way, I would totally freaking sleep here underneath this like gnarled tree with like exposed branches. I would totally sleep here. And I was thinking that I would sleep here before I watched Nintendo Capri Sun always talking about how he would sleep in these places, so... Alright, so this is the jump, this is the sequence break, this is the money bags skip. All you gotta do is glide here, take the jump, or take the hit, and then, like, glide over there. So, not hard at all. So I can... Now I'll talk about... Well, we'll listen to Sheila talk first, because that's what we gotta do.
This swamp smells so sweet. The springtime trees are fragrant. I'm off to kick butt.
Beautiful! Freaking beautiful. Best poem, best poem. Now, if I actually knew how to do this place properly, it probably wouldn't take me nearly as long as it's going to. But I'm going to, like, get the gems in a separate, like, I'm going to get all the gems before I do what you're supposed to do with the eggs. So, we're going to ignore those guys for a second and just get all of the gems. Now, yeah, so the piece that I'm playing as, I wanted to talk about this piece because this is, like, in my opinion, it's one of my favorite pieces of music ever that I'm doing, and it's also one of the hardest pieces in the cello concerto repertoire. It's Prokofiev's Symphony Concerto in E minor, Opus 125, if you're an opus number nerd like I am. And this piece is just crazy. It is so... It's like the most ridiculous concerto I've ever heard. There are parts of the second movement that I swear are physically impossible. Or, well, like, I would have sworn that they're physically impossible, except I've seen other people do them. But it is that crazy difficult. And I don't know, I just put like 4 hours into practicing it, and I felt like I was making a lot of progress. It's just really cool. So, I don't know, it's just something that I've wanted to say, and this is a lot roomier in here than it looks like it would be. I was kind of, like, I had to think of something to talk about, though, because I know that this particular section of the game is really boring. Nobody likes watching this. Nobody likes doing this, so I figured why not talk about music. But yeah, Prokofiev is one of my favorite composers, and I am, like... First of all, it took me forever to find this concerto, because, like, the sheet music for it was difficult to find, and, yeah, I had to resort to the internet and unsavory methods. So basically, I guess I'm gonna stop talking about that now and explain what you're supposed to do in this level. You're supposed to guide those two fireflies at the start to use bombs to break the cages that these eggs are in. Now, there's also... We should be missing 25 gems. Because there's one... Okay, yes, we're missing 25 gems. So here's the thing. There is a 25 gem on the other side of these metal bars. This is the meanest gem ever. You're supposed to know that you can break that brick wall to get these 25 gems. Isn't that evil? Do you know how long that took me to figure out? I mean, this, like... That was so bad. That was so bad. I hated that so much. So even though I didn't have, like, savory memories of this place when I was a kid, I like it a lot now because the atmosphere is cool.
We have the bombs here. We must destroy the egg cage, but we just go boom. Kangaroo can help. You can clear the path for us. Will Sheila help us?
Yes, Sheila will help you. Sorry, just passing through. Yeah, man, I love your freestyle haiku.
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
Alright, so there are two, like, obviously there's two of them that you have to get. But the first one is really easy because he just stays on the path. So if you see a rock, all you gotta do is kick it out of the way. These things do respawn though, so like rocks will just drop from the sky. And if you see a mushroom, you gotta ground stomp it, like that. So that's it. And like I said, the first guy is really easy because he stays on the path. The second guy though, the second motherfucker, just decides to walk all over the place like a freaking idiot. Oh man, that was really loud. I hope that didn't clip the microphone or anything like that. I'm gonna smash that too, just because, but I think we're gonna be okay. And then there should be this mushroom, and then one more. And then, like, there's one mushroom here that randomly you have to stomp twice. Like, it's bigger than all of the other... What?!
Ow! I went boom again. Big rocks can be kicked, they say. Mushrooms must be stomped. Yes, it's bombing time.
Okay. I hope I don't fail this too much more, because otherwise we're going to have to go fast forward! I haven't practiced this at all, by the way. I did have a failed recording of Icy Peak, like, in between sessions, like my last recording session, because, surprise, surprise, I accidentally hit a button on my computer that stopped recording in the middle of it, so yay! But this place I have not done in literally forever. Okay, it hasn't been literally forever, but the last time I played this game... man, I'm trying to remember what the last time I played this game, when that was. I don't even know. Alright, now, this guy is just taking his sweet time. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember what he does now. Yeah, he loops around like that, and then he'll run into this mushroom again if you don't stomp it twice. Okay. I should have remembered that from the start. And now, hopefully... Well, okay. All we gotta do is get this one, and we should win. But yeah, you have, like, this weird mushroom that, like, you have to stomp twice to get all the way down. Neither of them actually go that way, though, so you never have to actually stomp it. So, yay! We got Peggy. Peggy? Isn't that, like, Hank Hill's wife's name? Peggy?
One egg cage remains. Will you now help my brother to freeze the last egg?
Yeah, of course.
If you clear my path, I can blow up the egg cage. Poor captive eggs.
Oh my god. No more Haiku, please.
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
He says the exact same thing as his brother does. No, it was not me, it was my brother. Anyway, I literally do not know what this path is. Like, he's walking all over the place here, so just gotta hope against hope that he goes. Okay, rock, 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 there's another rock. I know that this guy walks all the way around this thing. He goes, or no, he doesn't go all the way around, but he turns around in a really weird place. Or maybe he, oh no, okay, no, he does go all the way around it. Gosh, dang it, boots on. Alright. Yeah, they basically just say the same thing over and over again, too, so I'm just gonna... I don't think you even have to kick that rock that I just kicked, so... Alright, so kick that rock, then you kick this rock, and then he ignores that mushroom. I think he ignores that rock, too. But he goes through this rock, and then this rock. That mushroom is still down, man. Okay. So this mushroom, and get this rock before he gets there. And then there's this rock, which we gotta get. Get that rock. And then this mushroom again. This mushroom, or maybe it's this mushroom. I don't actually know. Where are you going? Dude, no, you motherfucker! Oh my god. You see what I mean when I say that I hate doing this? It's just because I can never remember the path that he actually takes. This is so awful, especially since it's been years since I've done this again. This is going to be really boring to listen to, too, because I'm not even saying anything interesting. Alright, so this rock, again, it's like freaking Simon Says, except on steroids. Like, jeez. And these mushrooms are still kicked down. Alright, so get that one, then wait for him to pass, get this rock, get the other rock, and now get this rock too, just in case. Now he should go to this mushroom, I hope, and then this rock, and then this mushroom. That's what I'm hoping. Please make it to the end. Yes! It only took me 3 tries. Thank God. That's GTFO. Michelle. Peggy and Michelle. Twin dragons for twin fireflies. And now we've got 66 eggs.
The eggs are all free. 2 dragons are born today. Sheila's my hero.
Alright, I think that's the last haiku poem we're going to be hearing here. 66 eggs, which is funny because the coffee cup I was just drinking out of in the previous recording session says the Mother Road Historic Route 66, and then it I almost said Historic Road 666, you know, like the number of the beast, which is an Iron Maiden song. And then it has all the states that's like, hang on, Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California. So anyway, let's get out of here. It's funny because we've had 300 or 3,300 gems since forever because freaking Moneybags, man, freaking Moneybags keeps wanting 500 gems. So we keep picking up 500 gems and then we keep paying him 500 gems. But next time on Let's Play Spyro 3, we're going to go to the other cool level here, Bamboo Terrace. So I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. I hope to see you next time. So thanks for watching. Bye.